Welcome to the Hyborian Keep. I'm Old Man Hyborian. Here we review tales of Robert E. Howard's greatest character, Conan the Barbarian. Today we're going to be reviewing Savage Sword of Conan, Reforged, issue number 3. This won't be some fluffy review, it'll be an old man's opinion. And just as a heads up, there will be spoilers. So I don't want you to go crying to your mommy if I say something that spoils it for you. If you don't want the spoilers, go to the summary at the end. And if you enjoy the video, please like and subscribe. And with that, let's get after it. So here we have the Savage Sword of Conan Reforged, issue number 3. Excellent cover by Alex Horley. Really screams old school. Alex is doing an excellent job on some of these covers. So this story was originally published in Savage Sword of Conan, issue number 14, from back in the day. So the inside cover, we have an ad for the new Solomon Kane book, which is out now. And we have a pin-up from Frank Bruner. Most of the pin-ups I prefer in black and white, but this one actually, it's not too bad colorized. We have the credits for Heroic Signatures and Titan Comics, and a table of contents. So this is one of Robert E. Howard's original stories, adapted by Roy Thomas. And one thing about this one is that the artwork was done by Neal Adams. We don't see a whole lot of art by Neal Adams, so it's pretty good colorized. Actually, some of the black and white stuff doesn't take color quite as well as others, but this stuff by Neal Adams, it was pretty good. So we have Conan. He meets up with this girl. There's some cannibals with these funky starfish hairdos trying to lug her away. So Conan, he saves the day. She tells this story about how her boyfriend went crazy and he wants Conan's help. So Conan goes and finds him. She doesn't want him to kill him, so knocks him out. And then she goes on to tell this tale about this evil priest and wants Conan to go and take care of the problem. So like this for the colorization really stands out like that. You know, these panels here look pretty cool. So they get in, see the big image of Hanuman, and she knows where there's a secret door to the priest. But while they're fumbling around, this arm with this unusually large hands reaches out and grabs her and hauls her in. So Conan, he starts searching for her. Gets into this chamber with this big guy with these massive hands, and he tries to screw Conan up by making him have all these illusions. So Conan, he fights through it, and there's even a magnetic table that kind of takes the blade out of his hand. So the big guy, he says he's a strangler and he's going to crush Conan. So he grabs Conan by the neck. So Conan grabs him by the neck. So they have a big choke off that Conan ends up winning. This panel here is pretty cool. Like the shininess of the floor. I do really like what the colorization did for this particular issue. So the woman, she's in front of Hanuman, and she wants this ring back, and she wants secure for her lover. So it gets into this tale about the ring and where it came from and what it does. And he holds up this vial that's supposed to be the golden lotus that will cure her boyfriend. So these orbs, they start dropping down, and there's a bunch of snakes inside of them, and she does the dance of the cobra, and he's taunting her, saying that she can't dance forever. And then Conan comes up and sticks him in the back, takes care of that. She grabs the vial. They take off, they give the vial to her boyfriend, which seems like he's going to recover. Then she comes clean, says that, you know, he's not really a soldier. He's really the Lord of Zamboula, and she's his beloved. She gives Conan a reward, says come on back,
you know, will make you a captain of the guard, and you can help me look for this ring, the Star of Carola. So Conan leaves, wants to get back to the inn where the innkeeper tried to serve him up to the cannibals. So he has a chat with the cannibals because they were promised a man, so he said he'll deliver the man. So he takes care of the guard who's standing out in front of the innkeeper's chambers, gets him out of bed, cuts his tongue out, gives his beard a little shave, and throws him out the door to the cannibals. So they drag him away for their nightly meal. So it ends up with Conan riding off. He's all proud of himself because he recognized who the woman was and her boyfriend. And he also recognized the ring that was on the boyfriend's finger that he earlier slipped off as being the Star of Carola. So he rides off with a big grin, bag full of gold, and the ring. So it wasn't one of my favorite Robert E. Howard stories, but you know, any Robert E. Howard story is a good story. So some backup material was part 1 of Gods of the Hyborian Age. And at the end there was an ad for subscribing to Conan. And the back cover has a bunch of content from Heroic Signatures and Titan Comics. Back cover saying that the next issue is going to be another Robert E. Howard tale, The Black Colossus. So looking forward to that. So overall, pretty good issue. I really liked how Neal Adams' black and white was colorized. I still prefer the black and white, but they did a pretty good job. And Alex Horley's cover, excellent. So overall, very enjoyable.
Well, there you have it. An excellent copy of Savage Sword of Conan Reforged number 3. Alex Horley's cover just reminded me of covers from back in the day. And Neal Adams' art, we don't see a lot of Neal Adams, and I found that his art really took to color well. This is probably my favorite colored issue so far of the Reforged series. And Roy Thomas's writing for Shadows in Zamboula was well done. I'd have to say that this is probably one of the better issues of Reforged so far. Buy it, read it, and enjoy it. And with that, I bid you farewell.